Hello, hi Dr. R. Today I'm going to be making a video of my extra credit larynx, and right now I'm going to start on tracing my thyroid. And now I'm going to be moving on to the thyroid hyoid membrane in yellow. Now I'm going to be tracing our hyoid bone. Now I'm going to be drawing the cricoid. Now onto the epiglottis. Now I'm cutting out the cricoid thyroid ligaments. And now I'm cutting out the transverse inner arytenoid ligaments. Here are my arytenoid cartilages, and at the top are my cingulate cartilages. Here is my cricoid thyroid. And now I just cut out my posterior arytenoids. I'm going to start taping the cricoid onto my trachea. Now I'm onto my thyroid cartilage. And then I'm going to pinch this right here to create the notch. And now I'm going to attach the epiglottis via the thyroid epiglottic ligament. So it's going to sit inside like this. All right, here is my trachea, and then these brown spots are going to be my tracheal rings. And now I'm going to create my thyroid hyoid membrane that's going to sit on top, right here. Here's my membrane, and now I'm going to do the hyoid bone that's going to sit on top of my thyroid. Now I'm going to be attaching the cricoid thyroid onto my larynx. And now I'm going to be attaching the cricoid thyroid ligament under my cricoid and thyroid. Okay, in this green liner, I'm going to make the cricoid ligaments on the inside, lateral cricoid ligaments. There we go. And now I made my thyroid and arytenoids in this felt right here, and I'm going to attach it. So there's my first one. Okay, here's my other arytenoids. Not arytenoids, thyroid arytenoids, aka vocal folds. Okay, now I'm gonna add the transverse ligaments in the back of my larynx. Now I'm going to add my arytenoids as well with my corniculate cartilage right here onto the back of my like so. Okay, now I'm going to add my oblique arytenoids to the back right here. Now I'm going to attach my posterior arytenoids right here. Like so. Hello, I wanted to explain my legend here. So now that everything is complete and finished of my 3D model of the larynx, I'm going to go ahead and explain what I created. So in green, we have our arytenoid cartilages, and then on the very top of this is our corniculate cartilage, and then floating right behind it, we have our cuneiform cartilages. And if we flip it over, or if we look at it all around, this pink right here is our cricoid cartilage, and then if we flip it over again, this other pink structure is our epiglottis right here. And then this structure in red is our thyroid cartilage. And then this structure in beige is our hyoid bone. And if we look at epithelium and connective tissue that consists of your ligaments, we're going to see our cricothyroid ligament right here by the cricoid and thyroid. And then we can see the thyrohyoid membrane right here in yellow. And then our thyroepiglottic ligament is going to be on the inside right here, this brown structure that connects your epiglottis to your thyroid. And then if we look at our muscles right here, we have the cricoid thyroid right here, and then our lateral cricoid arytenoids on the inside in green, lateral cricoid arytenoids. And then we have our posterior cricoarytenoids in the back. And then we have our vocal folds in the middle, also known as the thyroarytenoids. And then we have our transverse interarytenoids muscle. And then right on top of that, we have our oblique interarytenoid muscle. Thank you.